Good morning, dear friends. I am Neeraj Kumar Dinkar. Today we will discuss about the if you are joined in new organization. Suppose that as a safety manager, safety head from the from to one place to another place. Then what is your role and responsibility? How to company organize? How to develop a good environment, health, safety cultures at the project and in your organization. So, their basic topic today we have covered in our discussion. So, first we can start. Suppose that if you have newly joined in organizations and organizations, you know that if you are change the organization, if you are joined to the another organization, there is 3 months is big challenge because of everyone's watching to you what you are doing and what is your behavior, what is your attitude, what is your work process, because of everyone. If you are a supervisor, if you are a manager, if you are a project head, if you are a director, then everyone's a see, everyone's in taking interest to you, what you are doing, what you are changing in your organization. So first we will start from the, if you are a safety professional, so then you start from the organization's EHS policy. Because of safety managers did not want to do anything without helping of management, without helping of process, without helping of system. So, oh guys, we can start. Suppose that if you are going to join in organizations for the positions of safety managers and safety head, then first we can start from the EHS policy. What is the company intended about the OHS system, OHS policy? What is the commitment about the risk mitigation and about the how to who develop a good environment, health, safety cultures, and what is the commitment, what is the new technologies to improvements environment, occupational health safety management system at your project. Because of, you have to start from the base on the EHS company organizations policy, about the EHS policy, about the environment policy. EHS policy means we can say environment health safety management policy. So after that you have to prepare project based EHS EHS plan. Yeah, organization centralize one basic EHS plan. These are a EHS plan based on the our company policy, based on our managing director commitment on the occupational health safety system. So needs to be EHS center. If you are going to centralize the EHS plan, after that sometimes you have to prepare job specific, project specific plan. You have to prepare and submitted by the contractors EHS plan. So there are three category. One is a centralized on your whole organization. Second is a project based, and third is a contractor based. Suppose that if you are working a client organization, so then you have to take a safety plan from the contractor, that called contractor EHS plan. So three is very important plans, but what is the content of ESS plan? Suppose that if you are going to prepare, what will be content? So content is basically first content is introductions about the company, what company want to achievement, so what is the current situation, means what is the project details, what is the company policy, what is the company system, introduce what is the size of organizations you have to introduce in your company introduction. Second is there mention the organizations chart. Third is mentions logistic plan, what are the logistic plan. Fourth, we can and consider the policy, how many types you have policy. Fifth is there scope, list of scope of work, safe practices, and how to develop and establish welfare facility, emergency plan. What are the emergency plan, what are the fire protection prevent plan, and what is the safe, how to risk analysis, means the risk assessments and work method statements, safe work procedures, like the many types of scope of work. Based on scope of work, you have to prepare SOP, you have prepared the inspections format, audit checklist and safety inductions process, medical, those all are happening. What are the happening in your project scope, or based on the scope of work you have to uh, prepare the risk assessment, work method statement, SOP, inspections checklist, that is called HS plan, with the emergency also and internal external third party. So there should be all including the safety precautions. So you have to highlight it, you have to incorporate it in your EHS plan. Now, after you have completed EHS plans, then you have to consider the how to risk EHS plan. Then your how to manage the risk in your organizations. So that is also a good thing. So that is a part of you have to observe. You have to find out the risk management systems, risk management system. Suppose that if you are a safety manager and safety head, then how, then if you are visiting, if you are go to visit on site, then you have to consider the EHS risk management plans, how to risk mitigate on your projects because of based on scope of work. After you have to prepare the HIRA, you have to prepare work method statements, inspection checklist, risk management register, and occupational health safety, occupational health inspection, health registers also, or management of change and risk. And also if you are preparing the HIRA, you have to prepare, you have to check the also social impact, social hazards, welfare hazard. If did not provided proper welfare facility, what will be impact, what is the perceptions of risk for the workers also, or if in case of management taking any wrong decision, what happens. So that all are must be considered in your risk assessment as well as, and also provided risk management system. Next we have to consider the competency of trainings, because of training is very important. Training happening in your project or not, so you have to consider training competency. So training competency, we can see there are different type of training as well. Already you know the safety inductions training, job specific training, third party external third party safety trainings about the different topic, what are the work going on based on the high risk, and what is the significant and significant activity. So what is the high risk activity going on your project, you have to prepare, you have to conduct safety trainings by the external and internal agency. Next to safety meetings, safety trainings, safety alert. What are the safety alert you have observed in another project? Then make a safety learn and share to the workers and staff. Then accident investigations systems. You have to prepare accident investigation system and make a process in case of any incidents happen and your projects, what will be actions as per the company policy, and what is the intended of improvements based on the root cause of incident, near misses, first aid cases. And you have prepared the EPR, emergency response plan, and you have to well equipments in case of any emergency happens, then how to control the emergency at your workplace. So you have to consider first aider, first aid box, stretchers, assembly point, sirens, ambulance, nearby the doctors, types. So we have to have in place in case of any observations, you have findings, then you have to make we have to take and preventive actions in any types of gap you have finding. So that is a call of emergency communication system must be in internal external communication system, because of if you are build up building surrounding the some surrounding the residential area. There may be external complaints because you are going to polluted surround, maybe polluted surrounding the area, surrounding the area maybe high noisy work, so that may be complaint from the neighbors. So you have to make sure, or internal external communications, what are the complaints, what are the feedbacks you have to consider. Suppose the communications you can start from the TBT, you can start from the accidents learn and safety meetings, trainings, and job project safety committee meetings, and video orientations program. Also we can share the communications toward the safety improvements at the workplace. Next we have discussed about the safe work procedures. Because of safe work procedures, what are the daily routine activities. Suppose that if we are going to start the any activity, then you have to consider work permit system, inspection checklist, daily meetings, daily trainings, daily toolbox talk, and daily inspections, daily review meetings before or taking of work permit, daily activity plan. So you have to consider if you are going to work in on daily basis at your workplace. And occupational health safety management system also you have to develop. Suppose that any workers, uh, each and every workers go through the medical pre-medical health checkup, fitness certificates. It should be submitted before safety inductions, and continual and weekly basis doctor visit must be required on the workplace. And those peoples are illness on your labor camp, so then you have to write down, and what is the status, daily basis status you have to consider. And everything means related the workers, you have to provide proper accommodations, workers toilets, what drinking water, as food consuming area, rest area, changing rooms, washing facility, so that worker can freely work on your premises. So that is a basic things. If you are going to improvements, if you are going to join in new organizations, then you have to check those things, are those system are established or not. So that is a basic things if you are going to join in any organizations. Thanks for guys.